What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and we just got terrible news regarding the Mortal Kombat 2 movie because it has been officially confirmed that the film's release date has been pushed from October of 25 all the way out until May of 26. But looking at it from a business standpoint, as much as I hate to admit it, the reason they pushed the movie back does make a lot of sense. But being that we made it so close to this October release date, and the fact that we got a trailer that boosted the hype meters up to another level, makes the sting behind a decision like this that much more unbearable. But buried within all of this bad news, we actually got some good news as well, so let's talk about it. But first, I need y'all to help me out by dropping a like on this video. Just don't forget to smash that subscribe button, especially if you don't want to miss any updates on the future of Mortal Kombat. Now let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
So if you were hoping to see Mortal Kombat 2 in October of 2025, unfortunately, the Elder Gods have decided to cancel Christmas. We head to Todd Garner's X account, who is the producer of our Mortal Kombat movie these days, to get a full update. So this is how I found out about the news. I saw this picture on X, and I know Kung Lao's hat when I see it, so I clicked on it. Then I read it. Summer begins May 15th of 26. Film for IMAX. You can see the Mortal Kombat 2 logo down there, but why are they saying this thing comes out in May if it actually comes out in October? I took it in my mind as, oh, okay, they're releasing it in IMAX next year. Why not just do it when the movie releases? And then I did a quick search for Mortal Kombat 2, and the world came crumbling down. Why would this be pushed back if it was confirmed a long time ago that the movie was complete and well received by the people who got to see it early? Didn't make any sense to me, and it sounded like bad news, like the movie was going to get canceled, so I needed answers. I came to Todd Garner's X account, and we actually got all of the answers we needed. Enjoy the Mortal Kombat 1 reveal trailer while we read through this, because they hit me with a red flag for the Mortal Kombat 2 movie trailer, so we won't be touching that one. So Warner Brothers and New Line / Atomic Monsters Mortal Kombat 2 will now fight towards the start of next summer, May 15th, 2026, instead of October 24th of this year. Still pains me to read it. What the? Why is a highly anticipated sequel moving to next year after notching record views for a Red Band trailer? That's right, a Red Band trailer got over 107 million global views. They continue, precisely that. The Simon McQuoid directed sequel is bound to deliver tons more in mid-May than staying in the crowded late October frame where 20th Century Studios' Jeremy Allen White Bruce Springsteen movie, Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere, a movie that we don't care about. Just kidding, hopefully it does well. And the next Colleen Hoover feature take, Paramount's Regretting You Exist. Also, Halloween is the next weekend, and well, that's not a so vibrant time at the box office. So to sum that up, it's pretty much saying there's a lot of other movies coming out in October, and we feel like we can make a lot more money if we move Mortal Kombat to May of 2026. And they also make a great point about Halloween. Now, you would think Mortal Kombat would do very well at the box office during Halloween weekend, but there's a lot of kids and a lot of parents have to take their kids trick-or-treating, so they won't be in the movie theaters that weekend. So moving it, I will say, definitely makes sense business-wise, but it still sucks. But this is the next piece Todd Garner posted from Deadline that gives us a little bit more behind why this decision was made. Mid-May wound up being a bonanza time frame for Warner Brothers / New Line this past summer with Final Destination Bloodlines, which was a great movie. If you like gory stuff, I definitely recommend you go see it, opening to a franchise record $51.6 million. That was great for that franchise as well, because it did get kind of watered down before they stopped doing it, so good to see it come back with Bloodlines. The pick was also best in the series with a record $138.1 million US, 287.1 worldwide take. To date, the 3 Mortal Kombat movies from New Line have minted $257.8 million around the globe. I think that number's too low. We gotta get more Mortal Kombat movies out here so we can get that over $1 billion, but it's still higher than Street Fighter and Tekken, so we'll take it. Now, the last thing he posted with this update gives us a list of different actors who will be playing in this movie, and some of these actors have characters by their names, and some of them don't. But one name that stands out here to me is Damon Harriman, because that is the guy who will be playing Quan Chi, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. Hopefully, they don't mess it up. And last, but what may be one of the most important pieces to this puzzle is the fact that they mentioned that the research screenings have been very strong for this sequel. I believe WB is very confident with this movie, and they gotta be if they're moving it in that big money spot, so I think this only means good thing for Mortal Kombat in the future. But speaking of good news, obviously the movie getting pushed back is not good news for any of us, so people are gonna have feelings. People are going to have opinions, and some people are going to straight up crash out. And as you would expect, in the comment section of this post, you get all three. But Todd Garner always responds to the people, and he didn't make any exception today. And he also dropped off some good news while he was doing it under this post. So let's see what he had to say. So the Wrath Cave, there he goes, crashing out. No mean words. Todd Garner just responds, I understand. Next we have Adam Brown, who says, leave it to Warner Brothers. This pushback is going to kill the hype. And why? Because of some Bruce Springsteen biography that we don't care about, that no one will be watching anyways. Hey, Adam said it, Bruce, not me. Todd Garner responds, MK is a summer franchise. Well, why was it scheduled for a Halloween release, sir? It hurt us. Let's go ahead and move on to Hanzo, who says, completely understandable. I'd rather the film be pushed back. Take the time to perfect it and make sure it's worthy of a flawless victory than not be. See you next summer. Look forward to Tuesday's reveal. What's being revealed on Tuesday? What I missed there? But, I mean, Hanzo's coming through trying to save the day. But Todd Garner responds, movie is done. This is all about how massive the fan reaction was and how great the movie tested. So, sorry Hanzo, no need to save the day here. The movie is complete. It's finished. They are not doing any more changes. I guess the trailer just got so big, they're like, you know what? We can put this in that Final Destination spot and we can get bigger numbers. If that's the case, again, that will do wonders for the future of Mortal Kombat. So, I can wait. I don't want to, but I can wait. I had the same thought as Daniel when I first saw that picture of Kung Lao's hat. Tell me it's not true. Daniel says, please no. Todd Garner says, I get it. But he really doesn't get it, y'all, because he's already seen the movie. We are dying to see this thing. Drew Berto is where we get the good news. Drew Berto says, they better greenlight 3 then. Todd Garner says it's done. So Mortal Kombat 3 will be on the way after Mortal Kombat 2. I think with them putting it in this spot, it's most definitely going to get enough money. As long as the movie is good, all money talk aside, that's what's really important. This movie has to be good, but I'm not really worried about that because I like the 2021 movie, so I got high hopes for this one. Now we continue. Todd, no! I get this is great news for the franchise, but I can't lie and pretend I'm not disappointed. Same here, you know, I'm not going to act like I'm disappointed with the news, but you know what? It's for the greater good, so whatever, we accept it. We were 2 months away! That's what hurts the most. Now almost another full year. That's what it feels like, but we will still support. Todd Garner says, I feel the same way. Now we move on to Liam, who says, I need MK3 to be filming by then and ready for early 2027 release date. I like that plan. Todd Garner likes it, but I don't know. I think they will have to wait to see how Mortal Kombat 2 performs before they actually start shooting 3. But if they already got the green light, who knows? Maybe it's possible. But you don't want them to do that now that I think about it, because they need to take fan feedback to see what people like about Mortal Kombat 2 to kind of tweak things in Mortal Kombat 3, just like they did from the first to the second movie. As Todd Garner confirmed in that interview with Future Boy Who, N1C may not be the best idea. It would have done well in October, and if it fails in May, you have some explaining to do. If it's a success, either be less than original release would have been or more. Should have stuck with the OG date. Todd Garner says, why would it do well in October when Halloween is the next weekend and not May when it's summer? I mean, you think about it, kids are free during summertime, but Mortal Kombat is not for kids. So, I don't know. You know what? These people know more about this stuff than I do, so we'll take his word for it. Kimons says, take as much time as you need, Bubba. We'll be here whenever it's ready. It's ready. Mortal Kombat franchise deserves to be in the summer. So I thought this might be something Todd Garner was probably bummed out about, but it sounds like this is a win for their team. WB is confident with their movie. They're willing to put them in a bigger money spot. All they got to do is perform. You know, if the movie is really good, word of mouth will get around. More people will see it, just like we see with a lot of other movies. And if it's bad, it might have that Joker 2 effect, which sucks because the first one was so good. El Burgos taking a shot. Todd Garner says, I feel you. So look at this. A lot of Todd Garner responses here, interacting with the people. We got 2 more, so we'll go ahead and take them. Lee says, now 5 years between 1 and 2. Absolutely unacceptable. Should have pushed it up instead of kept pushing it back again and again. So Lee is in here crashing out. Todd Garner says, I agree. Hopefully after this one, we never have that big of a gap again between movies. So if this is successful as a summer blockbuster, I think we'll see a lot more Mortal Kombat summer blockbusters. Will we get one in 2027? Probably not, but is 2028 a possibility? Maybe. Now that I think about it, think about the gap between Annihilation and Mortal Kombat 2021. 5 years is a long time, but at least it's not that long. So the last one we got here is from Soprano Guy 89. So because the trailer got so many views, it should get delayed. LOL. It's going to kill the hype 8 whole months after the initial trailer. Todd Garner says there will be more. But the big question is, when will we get another trailer? Because if I'm being completely honest with y'all, I don't want to see another trailer until next year. If we keep getting trailers leading into this movie, they're going to spoil everything. So in my opinion, the best thing for Mortal Kombat 2 to do is disappear until we get closer to the release date. I don't know. Maybe that's not the right answer. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. And what do y'all think about this news? Is this a deal breaker for you or can you wait? Let me know in the comment section. But don't forget to drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.